What's
I think,
up?
I think we're live. I think we're live.
Yes, we
We
are.
live. We live.
I think we live. For everybody in there right now, welcome to my first live. We
Woo!
in the house.
Woo!
We in the house. A fresh culture, fresh fashion. Let's see who we got in there. We got your boy Migs. What up, Migs?
What's up, Meeks?
What's
What's
going
up?
on,
What's
Migs?
up? Yeah, Dino Best. What's up? Thank you for coming through. And of course, you're already in the panel, but thank y'all so much. Right now, we're waiting on the guest to arrive. But in the meantime, oh, we got another viewer here. What's up, brother?
Hey, hey.
George. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
All right. Paula Map is in the house. Thank you for
All
coming through.
Hey.
That's what's up. Welcome. Welcome to the first one. And we had another panelist. Oh, not yet.
I'm not ready.
He was like, I'm
Edit
not
that out. Edit
ready.
that out.
Oh, the soulmates is in the
Hey,
house. What's up,
hey.
y'all?
Marcus and
What's
Kid.
up?
Cool. I
What's
like
up?
that.
Y'all can tune in again next week because they are my second guest.
Cool.
Thank y'all for
Awesome.
tuning in. Kim Strong, who always
What up,
hits.
sis?
Always.
She hits on everything.
Mhm.
Man.
Man,
Take
she
me
had
off for 1 second, Afresh. I just
okay,
want.
all right, cool. I just cut him off. Uh yeah, Kim had her first loss, but then bounced right back immediately.
Definitely. Like, no look.
Right,
She
right.
didn't have to blink.
So people are joining in right now. Let's get some intros going in the meantime. We'll start with you. Let everybody
Hey,
know.
hey, everybody. This is your girl, Kicks for Fresh. I'm part of the Kik Squad. On my channel, you'll get sneaker reviews, clothing hauls, and how to styles. So if you are interested in those three things or one of those three things, go ahead and give your girl a sub up. I'm also on Instagram at Kicks4Fresh, and that's why I put all of my fresh fit of the day, as well as feature people on my story for the fresh fit approved. So you never know, if I'm looking, I might go ahead and feature you. So go ahead and add me on the Instagram so that we can, stay connected. So shout out to Afresh Culture for his first live. So excited for you. Very excited to see, the guest of the night and meet her. So thanks for coming by, everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, next up we got
What's up, everybody? Hey, congrats, A Fresh, on your very first live. Excited to be here tonight and to learn more about this brand. I appreciate you having me on. I'm excited to meet her as well, just like Kicks for Fresh said. And shout out to the Kik Squad in the chat and the rest of the panel. And you can check my YouTube out, Jumpman Eric on YouTube and Jumpman Eric _ on IG as well. I just posted a dope picture today, so go give it a like and comment down below. But yeah, I'm excited to get this night started, y'all.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Next up.
Hold up, I'm on mute. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Wyatt, everybody's favorite. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the viewers. Shout out to the Kik Squad. We is in the building. Shout out to my boy Afresh. Dante, man, support you, bro. Love what you're doing over on your channel. Love what you're doing with your clothing. And let's just have a good night, man. Let's have a good night. And I'm ready, man.
All
Let's
right,
go.
and who just jumped in? Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. Are you ready to jump in?
No, he's not ready.
He's not ready. He's not ready.
He's gonna turn his camera on when he's ready.
All right, all right.
Like that.
Oh, look who's here.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Let's go, bro.
Technology is in the place. How you doing, man?
What's up? What's up?
Let me put you on the big screen. Hold on. Gotta
Uh-oh.
introduce yourself.
He's like, no.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's up, everybody? You can find me on IG, Kicknology, YouTube. I appreciate you for having me on, man. Looking forward to this. Shout out my brother, man. I really like what you stand for. I'm sorry, my son's all over here. I'm trying to do this daddy thing and do this, so. But
It's all good.
I I appreciate what you stand for, man. Bringing some smaller business on that's trying to spread positivity and all that great stuff. So, dude, I'm glad to be a part of this. Keep sticking to your purpose, and yeah, man, glad to be here, man.
Facts.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's ready to add. He's still blacked out. He's still blacked out. All right. Whenever he's ready, I'll bring in my kicks because our guest is in the backstage right now. So I'm trying to wait for my kicks to be ready so he can give us a little intro. And we can bring the guest in.
Change the picture size on the bottom, if you don't mind.
Widescreen.
On
Yeah,
where?
widescreen.
Who?
On the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what you're talking about, is it?
There's like little gray boxes underneath the.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, there we go. He's ready. He's ready. You ready, man? There we go.
Kind of, sort of. I had a lender call me like at the. I got a few things, and then people call me like at the last minute.
All right,
yeah, man. You already know, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. My name is My Kik Sick, and I am addicted to sneakers, man. Y'all already know, man. Y'all can find me right here at that name, My Kicks_Sick, at Instagram, Twitter, on YouTube, the whole 9 yards, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up tonight for my boy Fresh. Shout out to him, bro. Thank you for having me here tonight on this panel. I'm looking forward to doing this every week, man. Meeting new people. This is what it's all about, man. And just spreading the love of this is what we do as a gang, as we do as our little circle, man. So I really do appreciate you for doing this and appreciate everybody on the panel. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all already know, man. We're finna have another great live, great time, man. Shout out to y'all. Boom, boom, boom.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So without further ado, we got the intros in. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in to the first Friends in Fashion. Y'all see it up in the corner. It's Kik Squad TV. We have a lot of lives. We have a lot of channels, which means we got our own TV. So this is Kik Squad TV. So thanks for tuning in, y'all. But our first guest for the first episode of Friends in Fashion is a friend. She is a homegirl. She is from where I'm from, but she resides, I believe, Memphis. In Memphis, I believe it is. But she has a brand called Know.Definiton. You see the ticker at the bottom with the website. I want to bring to y'all the owner of Know.Definiton, Charlisha Renata. What up?
Hey.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Not much. What's going on with you guys?
we just kicking it.
Good.
Yeah, thank you for coming in. As you can see here in the panel, this is our Kik Squad. We get live pretty much every day of the week. We have something going on. We do live sneaker cops. We do kicks. What is it? The kick it, skip it, or flip it. Whether we show you a kick. Would you wear it? Would you not wear it? Would you sell it? What's the deal? Wyatt, everybody's favorite, had his first live on, was that Monday?
Tuesday.
Well, not his first live, like his first,
Yeah.
It was Tuesday. His first official like weekly live, which is Wyatt's weekly favorites. Jumpman Eric there. We got Kicks for Fresh, Kicknology, My Kik Sick. They all have their own YouTube channels as well, and they got content that they post up every week, multiple times a week. So they're my panel. This is the Kik Squad. There's more of us who aren't here, but that's cool. They just had other prior commitments. So we thank you for being here. So before we get into the nitty gritty of everything, I'm gonna make you big. I want you to tell everybody who you are real quick. I know I already did, but go ahead.
I am Charlisha Renata. I'm the owner of Know.Definiton. It's a streetwear brand catered to Black women. We do goddess streetwear. So that's me, really.
That's what's up.
I'm the owner and designer, and production manager and production team.
Marketing, social media manager. So we wear many hats.
Right.
But real quick, your earrings.
Oh, they're yours. They're yours.
Yeah, y'all don't know those are Stay Fresh bamboo earrings.
Dang.
You know,
Yeah.
need a girl with extensions in the hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair, Fendi bag, and a bad attitude.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So the squad got to get to know you before we got on the live tonight. And so we all got some questions just to get to know who you are and get the panel to know who you are. And those of you in the panel, if you are in here, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. Like why? And right now, my face is hidden behind the logo.
I was gonna say you might want to
I
take
was
that
gonna
down
say,
for the
yeah,
That
moment,
is,
bro.
yeah. We gonna take that down for a second. That's
Yeah.
I'm a little hit. I'm gonna have to readjust that and put that somewhere else. But anyway, so we got to get to know you behind the scenes, and so everybody has some questions for you, so that the panel can get to know who you are. And also, panel, before we do that, I would just want to put something on the ticker down there. She has been so generous to give us a code that's good until 11/20.
All
So if
right.
you put in the code on her website, Stay Fresh, you know how I spell it, Stay Fresh 15, and go ahead and get a discount all the way through the 20th. That's 11/20? Was that right?
Yes, November
Oh
20th.
wow!
Man, you killing it
Wow.
with that.
That's
I was
too
a-
bad.
I was expecting like a like a overnight or through the weekend. You gave us some month. That's all right. So cool. I guess I'll kick off the questions. The first question I have for you. I love names. Me, of course, me being a creative, I have a brand. I need to know what the names mean behind the brand. Can you tell me what the name Know.Definiton means?
Well, Know.Definiton originally started as a natural hair blog. It was an idea for a natural hair blog, and it was about knowing your hair definition, really. I have what they call in the natural hair community 4C hair, which is very kinky in a Z-shaped pattern. And a lot of us who have 4C hair, we're always trying to define our curls or trying to find a way to add definition. And it was about just knowing your definition because we all have it. And it evolved into the brand I have today. So,
okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up. That's what's
That's
up.
what's up.
I got
Like
a
that.
question.
Okay.
yeah.
What made you start your brand? Like when was that first moment you were like, I want to do this? Like what made you do that?
It was, I had a fashion blog under my name, charlisharenata.com, and I was sharing looks that I basically revamped thrifted finds or I was teaching myself how to sew at the same time. And I made a shirt, and people started asking me for the shirt, and I really made it. It was basically felt sewn on to a shirt, really. And after I got bunches of requests for it, I, was like, well, I don't want to sell this, felt sewn onto a shirt. So I eventually, I taught myself how to screen print, and I wanted to make it perfect before I offered it to the public. And that's basically how I started. So I taught myself how to screen print and just kept going.
Demand.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Okay, Najee has a question there.
Raise hand.
All right. So first off, before I ask my question, I wanted to say two things. Two thank yous. Number one, raising a young Black kid. My daughter is 8, and she's all up into the hair, curly hair and stuff like that, and she wants to do the YouTube video with the kinky curls, and she got curl crushes and all this crazy stuff. So just raising a young Black girl, it's good to see someone like you who embraces their color, their heritage, their culture,
Yes,
and they're okay with that. And not only do you embrace it, you've taken it and you've made a brand and a statement during a time that we desperately needed. I mean, even before we needed it, you realized that it was something that needs to be spoken about. So I want to thank you that for giving my daughter an example, because it's hard to find on social media. Out here looking at, it's just so much crap going on, so it's just hard to see it. And then the second thing is that the fact that you were woke even before all the media getting, police brutality and all this other stuff. Salute to you, man, for coming up with this and putting it to the forefront that Black women are beautiful. And a lot of times the stipulations and the profiles that we get as Black people, it's tough. So I mean, I know, it's probably not easy. You probably get a lot of criticism and backlash, especially when stuff is in the media. So but I just want to say salute to you for that. I know that was a mouthful. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But my question to you is that with everything that's going on with the social injustice and all that stuff, how has that helped your brand or brought more awareness to your brand, or has it kind of like brought a little bit more backlash to you?
Both, actually. Both. It has brought awareness to my brand because right now I live in that we need to be proud of who we are every day. It doesn't matter, what's going on in the media, what's going on socially in the world, what's going on politically in the world. We as Black people need to be proud of who we are every day. And that's why I create streetwear, because I want people to be able to step outside every day wearing something they know was made by Black women or that represents them as a Black person. But I have also, let me step back. So because of that, there are people right now that are, wanting to display or, wear something that makes them feel proud to be Black. So they are seeking out brands like mine, whereas we make statements or we are a Black owned brand. So it has helped that way. But at the same time, with things going on socially with protest and police brutality, I have had a couple of times where I did get backlash. A picture I took went viral, and it was about Ahmaud Arbery, and folks was mad. They were mad, and I eventually had to turn off the comments on that post because it was obviously shared in a group with people that didn't agree with what I stand for. So they were very mean, I should say that. So, I felt both sides.
Wow. That's interesting. All that you say, because we are in that stage right now. There's a lot of sensitivity in the world to a lot of different things. And it's also a time right now to where we should be proud of our culture. And we shouldn't feel bad for being proud of our culture because nobody else feels bad.
Right.
And I think a lot of times we get made to feel bad sometimes for being so proud of that. You know what I mean? But like, you look at a lot of other nationalities, whether they're Jewish or whether they're Italian or Mexican, and even white, the backlash isn't as big,
Right.
but when we come out, and gosh, it's a lot. It's a lot to even just say, but because this has been an ongoing thing, this is nothing new under the sun at all, but I mean, James Brown made a song. He made an anthem about being proud about it, and to this day, we still have to feel like, do we say it loud, or do we just try to keep it tame a little bit so that we can, not bring too much attention to ourselves. So to be unapologetic about that I think is very strong for all of us who do that, and I applaud you for doing that. So
Yeah, and the second part of that also, man, your brand, not only just your brand, Dante's brand also is just bringing us all together. I mean, look at the panel right now. Look at all the different races, nationalities, and everything like that. You guys have a purpose, but within that purpose, you guys are bringing unity, and that's huge. So, like I said, man, I mean, I couldn't be more proud to be Black, and let alone be sitting here talking to two individuals that have a brand that they created, that they put their blood, sweat, and tears off into, and that's creating unity That's just, I mean, it's like, it amazes me. So, I mean, salute to you guys. I really appreciate it.
No doubt, no doubt. Before we get to the next comment, real quick, let me just shout out Life in the Overflow magazine, TV, radio. This is another North Chicago product where we're from. Shout out to Shanika Bell. Thank you for tuning in, homie. Big time.
Thank you.
The other person here, hey, this is her shirt. So if you guys can see the shirt, I'm wearing one of her products right now. It says, "If you ain't talking about protecting black women, the F out my face." So this is one of her shirts right here. When I saw that on her Instagram, I had to just go ahead and this is before I even asked her to even be on this. I don't even think this was even a thought yet. It was me thinking of what to do, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm wearing that." That's the first time I'm wearing it is on this live. So yeah, go to her website. You see, there's a code down there for that. So if it's a must cop, you go ahead and make that happen. Let's hear her website go off while this live is happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Anybody else got a question right now that they want to ask her?
I do. First and foremost, I do want to thank you for being here tonight. Like everybody said, we're part of the Kik Squad. I love that Kiknology talked about like unity, because as you can see, we probably all have different beliefs, different interests, things of that nature. So my question as, a creator in your space, how do you stay, I want to say stay fresh, but how do you keep the ideas flowing and all of the different, things that people may be interested in? How do you keep your brand like going and booming and keeping people interested in different, collections and products? Tell me about that creative process.
Well, the creative process, I live it every day. So when I put out something, it's probably a thought that I had or a conversation that I had with my husband or someone else, and I will say something and like, "Hey, that might be a good shirt." Also, I keep people, interested because I engage with them on Instagram, or I would create what I call text memes of just thoughts that I have. And it could just be something that I'm feeling at the time, and it could be something that someone else is feeling at the time. So I feel that that relates to my audience. So I would just, share it on Instagram or Facebook and just, keep them engaged.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
That's dope. That's dope. Engagement is really big. And I was telling somebody about, because they were talking about my brand, and I said something to somebody in a comment, and usually when somebody follows me on Instagram, I reply back with a DM with, "Thank you for following, here's a code for first time followers, your first or whatever." They respond and I respond back, and they made a comment about how they appreciate that. And I said to them, I said, I said, I have to take advantage of this while I can, because
Right.
when I get to where, not if, but when I get to where I'm trying to go with my brand, I become less and less human.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at a lot of the big people, you see, the Bobby Hundreds, you see, and I always use these names, the Jerry Lorenzos, the Melody Ashanis, all these different people. You see them, and they are. This is my term for them. They are not as human as people like me and you. If you DM them, you're not going to get a DM back, right? It's just not going to happen. Doesn't mean that they don't care. I'm sure they do, but they don't have time. They're too busy trying to run a gigantic brand, you know? So at this time, I'm like, so, and when we talk about engagement and engaging with people, responding on your Instagram and things like that, because to some people, we are at a certain level, right? And, because, man, what am I trying to say to you? Like, perception is a certain way for people who own a brand, and you think that you're not touchable or whatever, so or tangible. So if you can reach out and touch somebody and respond, to a text, or to a DM, or respond to a comment and things like that, it makes you relatable to people, and and people like you a little bit more. But at one point, at some point, that could very well end very slowly, and the messages become, you know, lesser and lesser and lesser, doesn't mean that we don't care, but it's just something that happens because this thing is taking on a whole different life. So as of right now, the ability to be human with people, let's let alone be our culture or who we are as a race or whatever, just to be human for a moment with people, I think is really big and getting to touch people. Yeah, your boy Migs. I mean, Migs messages me all the time, and says what's up or whatever the case is, and I respond to people. And for you to do that, it's big stuff. It means a lot to people, more than we think it does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It does.
Do.
Anybody else?
So being from Chicago, I guess, right? Because I was kind of late to the party, so it sounds like you from Chicago. Is that right?
We're from look, we both got the same face.
I want to see what you're gonna say.
We're from a far north suburb of Chicago called Chicago.
Called North Chicago. We both graduated
because I didn't want to ask something that they had already asked you kind of in the backstage before we actually came into the live, because I was running a few minutes behind. But so being where you from, how did that help you shape your brand that you're trying to build?
Majority Black. At that time, North Chicago was, when I was living there, I'm currently in Memphis, Tennessee, and I've been here about 15 years. But when I was there, it was growing up, just being around mostly Black people every day, all day. I took pride in that. So
our town was majority, with some sprinkle of, because we're near the base, the naval base, so you get a sprinkle of a lot of other kids, and then there's also depending on what part of Chicago you live in, there's a Hispanic area as well, so you get a sprinkle of that as well. But before we do anything else, is this who I think it is?
Yes, it is. It's Miss Freitas.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Miss Freitas was a teacher at our high school.
Wow.
That is what's up. That's
beauty.
What's happening, Miss Freitas? That's crazy. That is crazy. So she has a question. So go ahead. That's so dope for you.
Yes,
for
Miss
real.
Freitas. I designed the flower that is behind me.
That's awesome.
That is so dope.
My teachers don't like me.
You will be surprised who watching, right? Be surprised who watching.
That is crazy. Wait, Miss Frida, another. Hold on, Tiffany, are you okay? Can you come in here? I don't know what she's doing. My wife.
No, but I graduated high school in Memphis, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. She said she was in Memphis. I stayed up there probably like 15 years of my life. My mom still stays up there. That's who I was on the phone with. Okay. Me, her, and somebody else. Like whenever the live was just coming on, that's what I was trying to.
What high school
did you graduate from? And stuff. Okay, in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Freitas. We appreciate you so much. That is so dope.
I love her.
that is a highlight of this first episode. You know what I'm saying? That is a highlight. Hey, everybody in the chat. If you are here in the chat right now, hit that like button. What do you say, Wyatt? How you say it?
Hit it.
No. Hit it.
Go on, bro.
That's why. Go ahead and hit that. Hit it.
Hit it. I like that.
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Oh.
I'm muted. I'm like talking
Oh, we couldn't even hear you. Okay.
That's my bad. Yo, Dante, you need one subscriber.
Are you serious?
Let's go.
One subscriber.
I'm in my first month, y'all. So hitting this first 100 is like crazy. So I need whoever is in here watching and is in here for the first time, don't only hit the like button. Don't only hit the notification, but hit that subscribe button. Right. Hit it.
Yes, you know I like that.
I like that.
That's what's up.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Where do you see your brand or yourself, or how you transform from what you are as now as a brand? You know, maybe 5 years from now. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in the future?
Well, I see myself as being a top brand. I promote myself as a streetwear brand versus a t-shirt line, and I would like to be able to evolve the products that I offer to be, you know, a streetwear brand that's featured where all the streetwear brands are featured. So I would like that to happen within the next 5 years. I don't see myself leaving Memphis anytime soon. I love it here. But being able to attend, you know, Fashion Week, or you know, being on panels with people who have made it in the fashion industry, made it majorly in the fashion industry, I would like to sit amongst them.
100.
100.
You got it.
100.
Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations.
100. Got that first one.
Congratulations.
My kid,
That's the hardest thing.
100.
100 and 1,000. 100 and 1,000 is like the first
Bruh.
milestone. It's like,
100 is awesome, bro.
But we got that
That
100.
100 is awesome.
Oh man.
How long has your brand been out? I know the website says 2020. Is that how long have you been doing what you've been doing?
For 3 years.
Okay, awesome.
That was gonna be my next question, because I know a lot of times when people talk about like their brands and really trying to just cultivate it and get it to a certain level, you know, they have those goals. You know, a lot of times it's hard for people to even get started. Like there's a lot of fear associated with that. And I can attribute to that because I just launched my brand. But I guess my question is like, you know, how did you overcome that fear to get to where you are now, which is 3 years? I mean, like there has to be some sort of grit or grind or determination to keep going, because sometimes it can feel so easy to just quit because you can rely on, you know, a 9 to 5 and a steady income, you know, those types of things. So just wanted to kind of pick your brain on that, especially as like a Black female, you know, seeing you do it. And I'm looking at your website and I'm like, wow, like it looks awesome. And I'm so inspired by it, you know?
I made a commitment. When I started, I was like, I wanted to build a brand. And at that time, I was actually consulting for other brands and doing design work for other brands, or other companies, I should say. And I wanted to be able to build something from the ground up. And once I got started, I loved it. And I dedicate myself to Know.Definiton. So you just have to overcome the fear. And just do it anyway. Do it with fear. Just do it, and just keep going, even when times get hard. My husband, he's my cheerleader, I should say. And I would get frustrated, and he would just say, "Everything gonna be okay. Just do it." So having a support system helps as well. So you just have to make sure that you know that you can overcome whatever obstacle is facing you, and be able to take on those challenges.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That's what's up.
That's awesome.
I think Eric had a question, right?
Yeah, I did. So my wife and I are actually small business owners as well. And so we know that business can fluctuate. There's highs, there's lows. So for you, what has been your happiest moment at being a business owner? And then also what's been your most challenging?
My happy moments are when I go viral. And those are the moments. Yeah. So because I am, I do all production in-house. So I make every shirt myself, or with my kid or my husband. When I do get those viral moments where my website is changing, in the back of my mind, I'm like, how I'm going to make all these shirts and produce and get this stuff shipped, out quickly. And I run into challenges, and those are the times when they are the most challenging, because you're wanting to make sure you're giving excellent customer service at all times, and it can get frustrating. Problems may arrive. I actually at one point had a go viral plan. And the first time I went viral, that plan did not work the way I thought it would. And it was, I had to just communicate with my customers and just let them know, I've run into some roadblocks, but believe me, I'm going to work on getting your order to you. And, that was really when things get hard. Another challenge is when you have no sales. You might go viral one day and it dies down and you're like, look, when am I going to make some money?
Yeah.
The fact that I do this, basically full time. I don't have a 9 to 5. So it's worrisome, but that's when you got to kick it up and get in gear and push, market, engage with people on social media, be present on social media, and, try to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Did you see sales like grow during Corona and all the quarantine? Did sales fluctuate? Like, because, a lot of people were online shopping more. So did you have increased sales, or how was it during that, that quarantine?
That was my next question too.
I actually started making masks at one point. And so, sales were great during that time because I was sewing masks, and I did it as a favor for a nurse friend of mine. And I shared it on Instagram, and it blew up. And again,
we bought 3 of them.
And again, it was still a challenge. I had to hire help. But so I did see an increase from that. But I also saw that, people were bored. They're stuck in the house. So they're shopping. So it worked out.
That's true. Thanks, man. That was my next question. I got to come up with a different one now. But Kinachi has a question though. Go ahead.
So, has anybody ever asked you to to conform, like based off the integrity of your business? That it's driven and based around being a bold, beautiful Black woman. Has any other brands or people wanted to work with you, but they asked you to change or kind of alter your designs or your purpose, your mission statement, because maybe they didn't want you to be as bold about that, but they like what you do, but they just wanted you to conform to what they wanted your brand to look like?
Thankfully, no, I have not come across that. I don't think I would conform if someone was to ask me that. I would hope that they are coming to me because of what my brand stands for, and they are comfortable with the type of product that I put out. So I hope that doesn't happen. So.
That's what's up.
Pop off then, huh?
Yeah. I've been asked that question before to do that because, as you know, like my brand has the faith-based background to it. And there's a number of my staple, like the hoodie that Kik is wearing, that one has Acts 3:19 on the back of it, and I've been asked, well, why don't you, take that off of there? Maybe it'll do whatever. And I'm like, nah. If you don't jive with that one, there's other shirts that don't necessarily have that on there. You can go for one of those, but it was cool with me when a dude who is Hindu bought a sweater from me, you know what I mean, with the Stay Fresh and the scripture. Actually had it on the hem. It was a crew neck sweater. I'm like, nah, not gonna change anything of what I'm doing. This is who I am, and this is how I got to where I am now. So why am I gonna change that now? It makes absolutely no sense. Just evolve from that. So it's great that you haven't had anybody ask you to do that. I mean, they probably are scared to ask. They just see what the brand is and they're like, yeah, it ain't happening. Yeah, definitely. So I do want to ask you, because being an artist, and like you said, a lot of the shirts that you have, there's a thought process. Like what up, Titanic Feet Jack? What's going on? I need a bot. What's going on? James F is in the house. You have that come from your thought. Like you might have a thought or and like a lot of songs happen by having conversations with people, like people will be like, oh man, like Biggie would say, somebody told me this story, so I wrote a song about it. It's an actual true story. It might not be my story, but it was my homie's story, and so a song came out of it. So you have those shirts that just have a thought of it, like the one I'm wearing right now. And I know there's a reason for this shirt because of the times
Right.
that we're in right now, and not even just with Breonna Taylor, right? It's just the fact that in our culture, it is noted that the Black woman is probably the most unprotected woman, in the country, right? They're looked at it a certain way, and might get called a word like sassy, but sassy really means something else.
Mhm.
That's the nice way of putting something,
Right.
or attitude, right? So instead of saying attitude, it's sassy, right? So I know where this, what thought that came from. Correct me if I'm wrong, but but that's what I think where it came from. But you have these other ones out there right now, right? Like one of my favorite ones is the one that's in the thumbnail, the yellow sweater that's in the thumbnail. If anybody can see that one, when you thought of that one, what was there anything that happened at that point that made you say, "Oh, I'm gonna make that as a sweater"? Was there an event that went on of any
No.
sort?
I was actually sketching ideas. Sometimes I have these brainstorming sessions with myself, and I'll just
Okay.
write down thoughts that I may have. And that shirt just came from that. It also comes from being honoring your ancestors and knowing what people in history or history makers or trailblazers and pioneers have done for me as a Black woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm powered through them. When I read stories or I watch documentaries a lot, I may watch a documentary about someone, and it's empowering when I watch it. So I'm powered by the Black woman before me.
That's what's up. And I think that sweater, and I think it's in a t-shirt as well, I believe. You have it in black also. I think that can be worn by men and women, not just women. People might think that it's just a women's shirt possibly, but number one, we all got mothers, right?
Right.
And we got grandmothers. And some of us grew up with just the mother and the grandmother, So, what I'm saying, Kik? So, I think that can go for either one. But you brought me to another question. It's a two-part question. So you said the documentaries and the Black women who came before you. As far as those women, who are your inspirations? Let's say besides your mom and your grandma, right? Of course, you'll have those people, right? You're like my auntie, my grandma, my mom. But who are your inspirations that you see them and they just put a smile in your heart, or you just feel like, they make you feel that way? Who are those people?
Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg. One, because I think she looks like me, and Whoopi has done a lot. And
Yes.
Maya Angelou, he's a poet, and back in school I wrote poetry, and a lot of my shirts or some of my memes might come off as poetic.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many to name, but those are the
Yeah.
ones right now. Mary J is just her whole swag, everything about her is just, I love her.
Mary's a vibe all by herself.
Yes.
You just look at her and she just like it's a whole mood. She's a whole vibe. So I totally understand that one. I totally get that. Second part of that question, as far as inspiration goes. So streetwear brand, right? I have my inspirations. Who are yours? Who do you look at for that?
Melly Ashani. She's a woman-owned streetwear brand. I really am inspired by her. Mess in a Bottle.
Yes.
totally inspirational. And I actually am inspired by other, brands that are just now starting out, that are, such like Cribby. She's pretty cool. I like her. I like Stoop and Stank,
Stupid Stank, yeah.
and personally, I have my favorites that are actually they're my peers, and I'm inspired by them. So.
You named some good ones out there, and some of those I started following because of you, like Stoop and Stank and like Mess in the Bottle. I started following them because of you. So those are really dope brands as well. They are women owned. For people in the chat, if you want to take a look at them, look them up on Instagram. Stoop and Stank. It's spelled just like it sounds. Stank, STANK. So check them out. Mess in the Bottle just had a big blessing. Number one, she just opened up her storefront.
Yeah.
And it looks really nice. If you look on her Instagram, her storefront looks really, really nice. And she just got a deal with Walmart, I think, too, right? I think she just got a deal with Walmart. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, she put it on Instagram. I don't think it's a secret. So, but I think that's super dope. Them and Melody and Shani is a big inspiration for me too. I just think she's really dope. And listening to her story, I've listened to her on Business of Hype podcast. That's a really good podcast to listen to if you are a streetwear brand. It's headed by Jeff Staple, the Staple brand, the Pigeon. Look him up, guys, if you don't know who he is. But he has a podcast called Business of Hype. He had her on there, and just hearing her story. And you hear a lot of these people, and you'll listen to them, and you'll be like, you know what? They're not that far off from being who I am or how I started.
Right.
Which makes it really relatable and everything. So I think that's really dope. Yeah. We look for some more questions from the panel, but in the comments, if y'all have any questions for Charlisha, please go ahead and ask a question. We will put it up on the screen for her to answer. I don't know if you did see it. I got your technology. I don't know if you did see it though, but George, I think you got an order. I know you got at least one. While this live was happening.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check that out. That's really dope. Thank you for doing that, man. But Kidnology, you got a question?
Yeah, so I mean, I got a lot of family in Memphis also. I visited there a lot. You have a lot of civil rights stuff. You got the Martin Luther King Museum. It's so much stuff that's in the Memphis, Tennessee area that kind of pushes and educates not only, young Black people or just everyone on the civil rights movement. My question is that I know you have your clothing brand, but is it anything else that you're doing within the community or working with someone around the area that's kind of maybe advocating for Black women and for social justice and stuff like that, or maybe even pushing people to vote, because how important that is right now? Is there anything else outside of your brand that you're doing?
I have a few organizations that I have ties with here in the city. Up the Vote 901 is one. They are a bipartisan organization geared toward helping people get out to vote. And I do work within my local community, which is Soulsville. I donate when I can, and show up when I can, and be present when I can. And I'm kind of low key when it comes to those type of things, because I don't want to be one of those people like, well, I donate and I do this and I do this. I just out of the kindness of my heart, so I really don't talk about it much, but I do have ties with certain social justice organizations here in Memphis.
That's what's up. That's a good question, Kit.
I had a question. I don't remember. Oh, what are you most looking forward to kind of round off this 2020 in terms of things that you have going with your branding?
Well, if things go the way I want it to, this will be my first 6-figure year, which I'm trying to hit that goal. And I'm also working on, releasing my fall collection, which should be releasing soon, and just trying to make sure getting that completed and rounded out. So
awesome.
Rounded out.
I don't know how many of you guys have t-shirt brands, but there's a little shortage going on.
Oh my God. Yes, there is. My God.
So yeah, it's getting rough.
It's been a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
Man, it was even worse a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It was even worse. It's getting slightly better, but there's still that shortage in there.
Right.
Yeah, it really sucks. It really sucks.
So going back to the roots, like you was doing, you say you was doing things with natural hair. Have you ever thought about doing some type of things with natural hair products, anything like that?
The thought has crossed my mind, but I'm so dedicated to building Know.Definiton that I don't know if I would be able to put in the time that I think I would need to put in order to build another brand like that from scratch. I'm not a natural hair influencer. I'm more of a fashion person, so I just try to stay in my lane, really.
Gotcha.
I can respect that,
girl. That's what's up.
Because my wife, she looks, I mean, because she's natural too, and it's everybody kind of went toward that natural train a few years back, and just hearing that, and then seeing how you evolve now. So in 2016, did you see yourself like starting the t-shirts and different stuff like that, or did that just
No, I did not see it. I evolved into this. So when I first moved to Memphis, I was actually doing some modeling, and then I started doing photography, and then I went to school for fashion marketing, and it was really about building a lane for myself and what I love to do. So it evolved into me becoming a fashion brand.
Organic.
Yeah.
Speaking of organic, you have become a big lover of plants.
Yes.
And you have some t-shirts geared towards that as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. What's up with you and the newfound love of plants?
I've always wanted to garden, but I felt like I had a brown thumb. I had a few plants that my mother-in-law has bought or my husband brought home, and they did not last. So I decided this year that I wanted to, grow vegetables, and we did it, and it just, you get one plant, you become a plant parent, and it's a little bit addicting. It's almost like shoes. It's like you just gotta get the next cool plant. It's like there's plants out there that are like the it plant to have. And they actually bring me a lot of joy, and it's almost like my therapy. I talk to them, or I sing to them, or I play music to them, or just taking care of them just calms me, especially on days when I'm stressed or I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I'll just go outside and just sit in my garden for a minute or just tend to them. So, yep. I'm anyone who has plants can tell you.
I'm smiling because earlier I was telling Wyden and my wife, she was over there. She have, I don't know the name of it. I don't want to butcher it. It got the vines and stuff hanging from it. She was like, it's not happy. I'm like, babe, what are you doing? So she was trying to hang the vines. Like she's been trying to figure out how to hang the vines to make, she was like, see, these leaves are turning yellow. They are not happy the way they're hanging. Like, it's just funny. It's just funny.
Yeah, my mom and my sister are really into plants. They can tell you like the name of it and if it should be outdoors and indoors and when, and I don't get it. I got 3 plants. One of them is about to die, and I'm trying. My mom comes over, and she's always like, nursing it back to health. So like, I totally get it. Like, you got to have a green thumb for the plants.
Yeah, they're like pets, really. Like pets or friends that you just take care of. Yeah.
Now she's been on a trip talking about guide water. She'll go out there and get some of the rainwater and use the natural rainwater a lot now.
Yeah.
Because my aunt, her and her husband came over and all of a sudden I'm back there cooking and she's entertaining the party and stuff. And then all of a sudden he was in the back with the plants, putting ice and stuff on them. My wife was like, oh, and then you got to respect your elders. So she was like, I'm not gonna say nothing, but baby, if my plant died, you know what I'm saying? She was mad. But then I mean, like a couple of days later, man, I'm talking about them jokers started sprouting, and he had told her a couple of things and stuff like that. But man, it's just like you said, it's I guess it's addicting, just like it is with sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She love it now.
Yeah. It is. I love my shoes too, but my plants, they probably come first.
I hear that. Well, we kill plants in our house. Our plant does not live here. It just will not survive at all. We've killed fish. We're surprised Puff Daddy hasn't died yet.
Oh no.
Our dog, because me and Tiffany are surprised Aiden is not dead. Things have just died in his house.
Right.
No, kid, we wouldn't let that happen. But you can see here you got the Growing Greens t-shirt. This I'm noticed inspired by your newfound love of plants.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna show that. And there's another one you have on here. Oh, I just lost it. Where'd it go? There it is.
It's the plants for me. Yeah.
It's the plants for me.
Yeah.
That's dope, yeah.
Yeah. So if you're organic out there, you're a plant lover. There you go. I'm digging this. Is Black Panther t-shirt. This is the one that I'm wearing here.
Mm-hmm. One shirt that stood out to me that I liked, and I had to know like what gave you the creativity for this one. It's the giving honor to the ancestors who decided to combine corn and bread.
Yeah.
Like, how did you come up with that?
I love cornbread. I was working on a collection of shirts for Thanksgiving last year.
Okay.
And I'm in a t-shirt group, and we're all kind of thinking about, okay, what do we like to eat, and I love cornbread. So it came to me. I was like, what, whoever decided to combine corn and bread, thank you.
I feel you on that one.
Mix the cornbread with that greens t-shirt, and I'm winning right now.
You know what I'm saying?
With that hot sauce, and I'm in the hog heaven.
Oh man, look at this, y'all. She makes jewelry too.
Yeah, I
like earrings. Yeah.
Yeah, my wife will be getting something from you soon, I'm sure. I had sent your website, let her check it out.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So you say you like shoes.
Not just women clothing, I do have unisex designs, actually a lot. So you can check it out yourself.
So you say you like shoes. What's your favorite shoe?
I like my Nike Dunk Sky Highs. Those are like my favorite. And the Air Max 95s, and I do my Pumas. I'm a Puma person too. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Our dunk queen is not in the panel right now. We have a dunk queen as a part of the panel. D Reed.
Yeah.
She hits on all the dunks. All of them.
Single one of them.
Every single one. But yeah, she's on the panel right now. Shout out to D Reed. D Got Juice, who is also not in the panel right now. Wait, hold on. We got some comments. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the sweet potato pumpkin pie tea. I saw that one too. That one's
cool. Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm all about that too.
Yeah.
I have conversations with people about sweet potato and pumpkin pie, and I get people trying to tell me, well, they taste the same. I'll be like, no, they don't. No, they don't.
I guess if somebody make it that way, but I can't see that. I can't see that for sure.
It just don't. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you. Let's see. Vlogging with Demetrius just popped in.
Hello.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Yeah, and let's see, I need a bot popped in. He's talking about tomorrow already. You know, set your accounts. early release on the Concords.
No,
right?
they got a early exclusive access that should be going out throughout tonight on the Concord 12s that drop next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So just be watching your phone. It's supposed to drop tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Sorry to kind of, I mean, it is a shoot. That's kind of like who so it's always like information just dropping throughout it. That's what he was talking about. I retweeted on Twitter and stuff. Appreciate it though. I need to buy it for real.
Letitia has a question here.
Any big and tall size?
What size you go to?
Yes, I go up to 5XL actually on most of my designs.
That's what's up,
sir.
That's what's up,
man.
Yeah. Oh, Amier loves his plants as well. He's a part of the Kik Squad also. He couldn't be in the panel tonight, but he's a part of the squad. What's up, my brother? All right, George says, don't stop pushing till you hit them M's. You know what I'm saying? Right. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In my bank account.
I hear that.
Well, we're rooting for you. We rooting for you.
We are rooting for you big time,
Absolutely.
homie.
Absolutely.
We are rooting for you big time. We thank you so much for being my first guest. It means
honored.
A lot.
Thank you.
We home people. My home girl, the homeboy. It was only right. I'm sorry if there's anybody else from North Chicago who might be watching, like, why didn't you pick me to be the first one? I do stuff too. I'm like, I know, but I'm sorry. It's not anything against anybody. Just it'll happen. It'll happen. As long as y'all watching, I'll have more people on. Right. So thank you big time. Everybody in the panel, thank y'all so much. Everybody in the chat, thank y'all for pulling up. If you have not hit that like button, hit the like button. Hit it. Wyatt likes that. So before we go, and when we in the broadcast, Charlisha, just stay on for a moment in the back with us. But we're gonna have everybody go ahead and give their outros. So we're gonna start with. Oh wait.
Did you tell Afresh to open up the dashboard? I'm just asking.
Nah.
Okay.
I thought you went over that during the tutorial.
No, I kind of left out that part, but I always think about it whenever I hear somebody ending, because then at that moment I think about it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. I don't know what y'all talking about, but we'll find out later. All right.
I mean, it's nothing special, but as like it was with Kicks for Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you haven't done it, it do be a little challenging, but it'd be like almost like you get your feather as soon as you finish live almost. But I explain it to you because I mean you got 1 million more to go because we just getting started.
We're just getting started.
You know what I'm saying? So this ain't nothing but the beginning. I'll tell you about it later.
No doubt. And Technology had to jump off. He got family stuff going on, but I thank you for being on the panel. He told me he wouldn't be on during the whole time, so I just thank you, bro. If you are seeing this in any form or fashion, thank you so much. Before we get out of here with these, let's click on a couple more clients. I need to order some crew necks. I could pull up work unbothered. That's what's up. All right, that's your cousin. You got family in the chat.
I'm talking about.
Anisha, go ahead and hit that like button, homie. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification. Stay tuned for Mo. This is only the first. All right. So let's kick it off with Kicks for Fresh. Hit us with that outro.
All right, ladies first. Well, first and foremost, I just want to say congratulations to Afresh Culture for having your first live. I'm super excited to see more episodes from the Friends in Fashion series. Shout out to Know.Definiton and Charlisha for coming on and talking about her brand. I know I'm leaving inspired, as well as I will be copying some of the merchandise that she has. So, just keep grinding. We thank you so much for coming by and sharing just a little bit, a piece of who you are and what you're doing. And I know I'm going to be rooting for you for them 6 figures this year. So, we got this. But if you are new here, I'm part of the Kik Squad. My name is Kicks for Fresh. On my channel, I do sneaker reviews, clothing hauls, and how to style. So if you are interested in that, you can give your girl a follow. But, until next time, stay fresh.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Hey, Dante, congratulations on your very first live. I'm excited about this series. It's going to be super amazing. And Charlisha, is nice to meet you. And I love your brand. And my wife and I are going to go look at your website later and kind of try to cop something. And that's what everyone needs to do. Everyone needs to check. Go check out our website. Know.Definiton. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay.
It's right there at the bottom.
They got some dope stuff. So make sure y'all show support and love Kik Squad show up and show out. And I appreciate you having me on tonight. You can check out my YouTube channel, but I'd rather you go to her website and cop something from her website.
That's what's up, man.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wyatt, everybody's favorite. Congrats on that 100 subscribers, bro. This is only the start, man. Charlisha, love everything you're doing on your with your brand and your messaging, and I'm gonna be copping some shirts. Best believe you're gonna see some pictures with some nice sneaks to match the shirt. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat tonight that was super active. And we support everybody that's doing what you're doing. And we'll see you guys next time. So thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hello, everyone. How y'all doing, man? I'm just thinking, we will be live in the morning on Wide Channel for the Union drop. Just let me throw that out there. Shout out to Dante. Hey, appreciate you doing this thing, man. I love that you're doing Friends in Fashion because this is your lane, and I'm glad that you're doing this, bro. And it's just gonna grow bigger and bigger every time that we're doing it. Charlisha, appreciate you coming through, showing love to everybody and everything. Loving the thing that you're doing with your website and your t-shirts and stuff. It all looks awesome. Can't wait to rock it, like Wyatt said. And just shout out to everybody in the chat that pulled up tonight. Show love, showed out. This is what we do, man. So, hey, man, much love to everybody. Until the next live. Peace.
All right. And last but not least, the guest of honor. Go ahead and give an outro for us.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Dante. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on your first live. I think this was awesome. Actually, I did not know what to expect, but I had a lot of fun.
Me neither.
And I appreciate all the love from you guys and encouragement. I truly appreciate that. And just you'll follow me on Know.Definiton. At Know.Definiton, I'm sorry, or you can go to the website at Know.Definiton.com. Remember to use the promo code for 15% off your first order with the code STAYFRESH15. And hope to see you guys again soon. I'm subscribing because I like this.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you, big time. And again, what'd you say? Oh, I thought you said. Thank you so much, everybody who put up our first one. Y'all made this thing really dope for me, and I'm not gonna cry. I'm just playing, but I thank y'all big time, and my people in the Kik Squad. Just thank y'all for joining me. You know what I mean? It was dope. It was super dope. So everybody who's watching, I do have an outro. So I need y'all to not get off of here until the outro is over because I worked for 10 minutes on this. So stay tuned for the outro. And until next time, next Thursday, again at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will have Marcus of Valiant Pursuit on the brand Valiant Pursuit. So tune in again. He's a big sneakerhead, him and his wife. It will be another good show. So tune in for that. And on behalf of the Kik Squad, this is Kik Squad TV. And we are out.